I'm visiting horticulturist Don Smith at Cornerstone Gardens in Sonoma to learn more about pollinator-friendly plants we can grow in our own gardens. We're in the Pollinator Garden, which is the reason we came here. We wanted to learn about pollinators. So tell us about this.
Well, this is a garden designed by Kate Fry. She's a Northern California designer. She is known for her pollinator gardens and her knowledge of plants. So this is a penstemon. This is really attractive to hummingbirds because of the tubular-like flowers. This is a salvia. Salvias also have tubular flowers, but they're much smaller usually. You don't see the tube until you look inside. And then this is a scabiosa. This is a composite type flower, so many little flowers in one. Daisies are also composite flowers.
So if we want to support pollinator populations, we should definitely plant some of the plants that you have here and the flowers.
Yes, and plant as many as you can. You should try to plant at least a 3x3 planting of each variety that you collect. There's many types of pollen, and they need a varied diet just like we do.
Cornerstone is a celebration of art, architecture, and nature. Take a day to explore its 14 gardens and art installations. One of them is a powerful piece honoring Mexican migrant workers who make Sonoma Valley thrive. It's also a place for shopping and dining. We visit our friend Sarah Anderson at Chateau Sonoma to learn about her first honey harvest.
Finally packaged it up just a couple weeks ago, so it's our debut. This week we just did a little blog on honey and all of its health benefits and why it's so good for you. I was reading another children's book to my son the other day, and they were talking about how honey is actually digested in a bee's stomach and then it's transferred to another bee's stomach. And so my son said, honey is actually barf of bees.
Right.
I said, yeah, that's kind of but it's so delicious. It has so many healing qualities. So I think that we'll just have to look beyond that. But I thought it was fascinating because I'm still learning stuff about how honey production is made too. So.
Hey, I'll eat bee barf any day if it tastes like this. Thank you, Tig, for the suggestion. It's wine country, and a break to the wine tasting room is in order before meeting back up with Don at the greenhouse. I really want to grow some of these pollinator plants in my garden. And what can I grow?
Right here we have butterfly bush. This is a dwarf butterfly bush, so if you don't want a really huge one, like they can get 12 feet, 15 feet tall. This one will only get about 8 feet, and it smells like honey.
It kind of smells like honey now, like a ripe fruit.
It does. And then this is hummingbird sage. So guess what this is for? This is for hummingbirds. So again, tubular flowers, big bracts, which I think are really pretty. And the whole plant will get 3 feet by 4 feet. Go dormant in the winter, it'll just disappear and then come back up in the spring. Real easy plant to grow. This is a Fidelius, Cape Fuchsia. Has a really pretty inner yellow color to the tubular flower. Again, hummingbirds love this plant.
Nice.
Bees will love it too. On the same genre of tubular flowers, this is a Tacoma. This is part of the sunset plant line. This will become a big shrub, 3 by 4 feet. Lots of flowers all summer. This is a penstemon. We saw this when we were in the pollinator garden. We saw a burgundy purple colored one. This is a white apple blossom penstemon. Easy perennial. These and all these you can just trim back late winter and they just pop back into shape, and add a little compost and they're happy.
Very nice. So low maintenance, you just cut them down like you said and they come back the following
February,
year.
March you give them a little haircut all the way down.
Crew cut.
Yeah, crew cut, and then they come right back. You wouldn't do that to a Tacoma. This is going to be more of a shrub. You would just shape it a little bit and then it would leaf out again.
I'm not a green thumb, so when it comes to planting, I want to make sure they're easy to take care of and easy to maintain. Would you say that that's the case here?
These are easy to take care of, they're easy to maintain. They will become much larger plants than they are now, so don't be fooled by the small stature, because this will become 4 feet tall by probably 4 feet wide.
Right.
So always pay attention to the size requirements and make sure you don't overcrowd them. But these kind of plants can be planted in as you saw in the pollinator garden, lots of plants in one small area.
Fantastic. Hey, I think you've given me a lot to work with
Yeah.
in terms of examples of plants and things I can buy in my local nursery.
Yep, yes, definitely
Fantastic.
available.
Dawn, thank you so much for having us here. I've learned so much about pollinators and creating pollinator gardens, and it's totally inspired me to just go ahead and plant a few in my garden.
Great, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you guys came along.